Dr. Sella here, and I often get asked why I'm so tough on coaches. If you watch the 1,000+ videos I have on YouTube, you know I'm very, very tough, especially on assistant coaches, but I'm tough on people doing this the right way. Very tough on people doing this the right way. I'm not a fan of getting off script of what Army, Navy, Air Force, and Paul Johnson do/did. And at times, I tend to be very aggressive toward anybody who is different than that. Well, I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because I was that jackass once in my life. I was the jackass that thought I was smarter than Paul and Navy. Yeah. Years ago, in the 2000s, I really thought that you had to innovate with this offense. And you listen to a lot of people. And a lot of people come up with their ideas. And what happens a lot of the time is, if you go to a lot of clinics, you're going to listen to coaches talk about the option. And you're going to take their suggestions because they're winning a lot of football games. And what you don't realize, maybe when you're younger, is a lot of these guys win because they have a really good situation. And it's not because of the triple. And they really don't even run the triple. They just have really, really good situations. But then you take their advice and you do what they do, and then when you realize it doesn't work, it's like, well, what's happening? Another realization I had in the 2000s was if you stray too far away from what Paul Johnson and Navy do, back then it was Paul Johnson and Navy when Paul was at Georgia Tech and the Navy guys were where they were, you start to try to come up with your own ways of making the offense simpler. And you think, well, if we do it this way, boy, that sounds simpler. And then you start to go through real life situations and you realize you're making 100 mistakes and you can't fix them. So I had a moment in my time as a coach, when I was a coach, that I started to realize I'm just going to teach what Paul Johnson teaches because I don't want to make any more mistakes. I just want to do it his way. And I submitted and surrendered to him. In the football aspect of life, of course. And from that point, you start to realize that you're doing it the right way the first time. So, if you ever wonder why I'm so tough on coaches, it's because I don't want you to be me. Because I made probably every mistake you could possibly make doing this back in the 90s and in the 2000s. And I don't want that for you. I want you to run this like Army, Navy, and Air Force the way they're doing it right now because they get it right the first time. And I want you to win now, especially if you're my client. Because if you're my client, I want you to win now. You deserve it. Coaches, you want to run Army, Navy, and Air Force's offense the right way the first time? Call me at 570-332-0265. 570-332-0265 and go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials where you can see all the success stories from the camps in the academy, including Tyrone, Oklahoma State Championship last year. Talk soon.